Hello everyone, this is the review, software side review for the ZTE Savvy, also known as the ZTE 750C. There are a couple things about this device that we already know from some side research or from other reviews. We know that this is a 5.0 megapixel battery with a flash. It's got a nice volume rocker. It's got a rubber back feel to it. It is CDMA, so when you activate it, you're going to get Verizon towers. I strongly urge that you verify how your Verizon coverage is in your area, because you don't want to end up with a device that is not going to work well. It sells for $149.99, and that's really cool because it is a 4.1 Android. And it's got a 4-inch diagonal screen, so basically what that means is from here to here it's 4 inches. Again, the 5 megapixel camera. It's got a recorder as well. It's really good. Bluetooth. It comes with a 4 megabyte, or excuse me, not megabytes, 4 gigabyte SD card. That's included. And be careful before you buy this, because you have to be aware that it only works with the $45 unlimited straight talk plan or the $60 unlimited international plan. What that means basically is that you can still get it, but you can't get the lower you can't get the lower cost option. You have to go with the 49 or the 45 or the 60. Same as with the ZTE Majesty, the Savvy has the feature where, in order to get access to the screen, swipe. You've got access to a couple of choices where you can access directly your phone, mute the volume, calendar, access the camera. And what I did was I added the gallery. So by adding the gallery, it's going to help me show you a couple things about this device. This is the quadrant standard that I like to do. And what it does, for those of you that are not familiar with quadrant standard, it basically pushes the processor and does a couple of things. Down here what you can see are the CPU, the memory, in and out, 2D and 3D. And so what it does is it sort of puts it to a test, and then it gives a score. And that score is then displayed against other devices, and it measures how your device fares against these other ones. Now, the HTC One X happens to be at a very high score right now. 4,500 is the score for that. Prime TF201, and that's got a pretty decent score, very decent score as well. But now watch this. Just below it, below those two devices, is this one, where it says your device, 2757. So that means it did pretty well, and it is a 1 gigahertz processor. It's a dual core. So for 150 bucks, I mean, that's pretty neat. Now this is the Motorola Atrix below it, so they're pretty much neck and neck. I don't know what the cost of the Atrix is. You might want to look into that. But this device definitely scored better than the Galaxy Tab, Galaxy Nexus, Optimus X2, HTC Desire, and the Nexus S. Now those are kind of lower end devices, but it's nice to know that, you know, this guy keeps up with the top two guys, or you know, I keep saying guy, but the top two devices. The other thing I looked at is the name of the device, and basically SDK version 4.1.2. The CPU, it's an ARM7 processor, operating at 1008 megahertz max frequency as well. Dual core. Total memory is 611 megs, and it's got your free memory at 193 megs, and the inactive memory as well. The resolution is 480 by 480. Again, this is a 4-inch IPS touch screen. Qualcomm. It's got 160 by 160 dots per inch, which is pretty decent resolution. Refresh rate is 60 hertz, pretty standard. And as far as the sensors go, this has the X-axis accelerometer ambient light sensor, which basically will detect your light source strength, and then you can adapt if you put it on auto what your backlight will be at the strength wise. It has the proximity sensor, which is also really nice to have when you're on a phone call and you've got the phone to your head. The backlight will turn off. Some additional things, it's got the file manager, which I really like. It allows you to turn on and turn off, like I've said before. You want to keep your phone running smoothly. Also, as a quick note, be sure to deactivate or uninstall any apps that you no longer use. It's always a nice way to keep your phone operating fresh. Android phones can get bogged down fairly quickly. Again, this is the quick ZTE 750 Savvy review for only $149.99. Look at the link at the bottom there. I think it's on this side. If you want to get more details, go to the main page. And thanks again for watching. Look forward to other reviews. Have a great one.